What is market integration? Market integration occurs when prices among different locations or related goods follow similar patterns over a long period of time. Groups of goods often move proportionally to each other, and when this relation is very clear among different markets, it is said that the markets are integrated. A situation in which separate markets for the same product become one single market, for example, when an import tax in one of the markets is removed. It has long been recognized that market integration is far more efficient than firm integration. Market integration means that goods, services, and production factors can be circulated freely across different regions, and thus, prices of goods and capital are equalized. And also, a fact that the definition of market integration was first put forward almost 200 years ago by French mathematician Carnot. And that's all. Thank you.
The integration of global market was started when big American corporations began to emerge after the Second World War with the rise of new conglomerates. American was emerged after the Second World War because they was not devastated after the war. They have a lot of products that they organize and they distribute in other national countries. Kanang sila ang mas daghan og mga products kaysa wa sila naapektuhan natong World War II kay tungod dato ang kuan.
Benefits of market integration in economy. Economic integration is beneficial in many ways as it allows countries to specialize and trade without government interference, which can benefit all economies. It results reduction of cost and ultimately increase in overall wealth. Trade costs are reduced and goods and services are more widely available, which leads to more efficient economy. An efficient economy distributes capital, goods, services into the areas that demands them the most.
Globalization of production refers to dispersion of production processes and activities across different countries. It involves the fragmentation of production processes with different stages of production taking place in different locations around the world. Next, globalization of markets. The globalization of markets refers to integration of national markets into a global marketplace. It involves the convergence of consumers' taste, preference, and purchasing behaviors across countries, and the increasing ability of firms to sell products and services worldwide.
The global interstate system. Explain the role of international financial institutions in the creation of a global economy. International financial institutions play a crucial role in the creation and maintenance of a global economy by serving as a key pillars of the international financial systems. The institutions include the International Monetary Fund and the Multilateral Development Banks or MDBs. Specialized funds such as the Green Climate Fund or the GCF and the Adaptation Fund and the Climate Investment Funds, and bilateral and national development finance institutions. This includes advising, funding, and assisting on development projects to reduce global poverty and improve living conditions and standards. International financial institutions acts as facilitators, stabilizers, and promoters of economic cooperation among nations, playing a pivotal role in shaping and sustaining the global economy. Their actions are essential for fostering economic growth, stability, and development of an international scale.
In the 20th century, the world saw unprecedented levels of market integration, with the countries becoming more interconnected through trade and commerce. This integration can be traced back to the aftermath of World War II, when the Bretton Woods system was established to govern international economic relations. This system created a stable international currency exchange regime which facilitated global trade.
Ensure that consumers are satisfied worldwide. Global version and strategy often chooses certain commercial activities while forming affiliates abroad, typically manufacturing and locating affiliates in wealthy nations.
I am Dick Cadet Kagaanan, so I'm the one to discuss about the Bretton Woods system. So the Bretton Woods system was an international monetary agreement that standardized currency exchange rates. Currencies belonging to various nations were pegged against the US dollar. The US dollar itself was pegged against the gold. It aimed to bring uniformity to global exchange rates. It was based on the gold standard. This system regulated international trade between 44 countries. It practiced from 1945 to 1973. The system collapsed because the US dollar could not hold its value.
The Bretton Woods Agreement was negotiated in July 1944 by delegates from 44 countries at United Nations Monetary and Financial Conference held in Bretton Woods, New Hampshire. Thus, the name Bretton Woods Agreement. Under the Bretton Woods system, gold was the basis for the US dollar and other currencies were pegged to the US dollar's value. Bretton Woods system effectively came at the end in the early 1970s when President Richard M. Nixon announced that the US would no longer exchange gold for the US currency. One example is the gold pool, which was established in 1961 by the United States and 7 European countries under the gold dollar standard of the Bretton Woods system. The arrangement aimed at stabilizing the price of gold in terms of dollars to prevent a depletion of US gold reserves.